Welcome to Wildcard Weekend. There are 4 games being played, this one being one of them. It's also a regular season matchup where the Arizona Cardinals somehow pulled off a win against Philadelphia, scoring a touchdown in the final 2 minutes, then stopping them on the final drive. This week they don't get the luxury of home field advantage, and that could be all the difference. We are here in Lincoln Financial Field to determine who goes on to the divisional round. The crowd is ready for this matchup. The Philadelphia Eagles are getting themselves warmed up on the field. The Cardinals are hyped as heck. Let's start the wild card. The Eagles won the coin flip and have elected to receive the kick to start the game. Timothy is getting ready to kick off. Are you ready? I'm ready. The wild card is officially underway. It will be returned from about the 4-yard line past the 20. There's a sea of Cardinals and brought down at the 28. Let's see how the Eagles look on their first drive. They'll be setting up in the I formation. That's strange. They have Todd Pinkston where they would have the tight end. McNabb runs back, play action, moves to his right, throws to his left. Richie Rich stretches out for the catch and gets the first down. Good job getting his feet back under himself. It's now first down at the 38. McNabb is under center, drops back, throws down the seam. Led Owens too much. He can't make the catch. Second down, Eagles come out in an empty back set. Perry is out wide as a receiver. McNabb drops back, clean pocket. Pinkston bounced off his shoulder pads, incomplete. He beat his defender but just couldn't turn around fast enough, and oh no, it's Pinkston. He must have gotten hurt on the tackle. It's a good sign that there isn't a cart out there to carry him out. Hopefully nothing has been torn, a cramp at the very least. You hate to see players get injured, and we'll give you an update as soon as we get one. Even after an injury, the game must go on. Their second best receiver is out there for this third down. McNabb under center, empty back set. He takes the snap, pressure getting there. Throws knocked away by Griffith. Not very often that your kick returner gets the best of Terrell Owens. Speaking of kick returner, Griffith is going to be returning this punt. Eagles weren't able to move the ball after the first down to Richie. 3 straight incompletions and an injury. This one is going to be fielded at the 23, down at the 28. We're now going to see what the 7th round pick in the 2005 NFL draft can do. They had drafted Clifton Gray to be their starter, but here we are in the wild card with Guzman 3 seasons later. Guzman rolls to his left, sets his feet down the middle, and incomplete. Wayne was there to force the incompletion, left his guy wide open and made a play. Second down, Philadelphia is playing off coverage, expecting a big pass. Guzman drops back, nice pocket over the middle, and Fitzgerald can't hold on through the hit. He's looking for a flag, but he's not going to get one. It's now third down. The Eagles can force the quick 3 and out with a stop here. Guzman drops back. Matt Light gets beat off the line, throws to Bolden, it's behind, but holds on for the first. Big play for the Cardinals. New set of downs at the 41. Arizona comes out in a 2 tight end set in a single back formation. McCormick motions to the right side. It's a pitch to the right side. Gordon doesn't get the blocks that he needs. Outruns a tackle. Lowers his shoulder and downed after 7 on the carry. First run in the game from either team, by the way. We have an update on Pinkston. You can see he's on the sideline being checked. Still in pain, but from my understanding, he's going to be able to return. Looks like it wasn't anything serious. Arizona runs it up the gut. Gordon runs over his own guy and inches short of the first. The commissioner had a down season last year, but was able to pick up his production this year. He looks to be on track to return to form. We'll just have to wait and see. This can be the story of the game. Can Arizona bully the Eagles around, or will they show they're not a team to be messed with? Chad Gross motions to the left side, hard count. They go back up the middle with Gordon, and nobody was there to tackle him until 5 yards past the first. They're now at the Philadelphia 44-yard line, single back set, 3 receivers out wide. Guzman is under center, takes the snap, pressure up the middle, steps to his right, takes off with it, but tackled from behind by Simon, only giving up 4 on the scramble. It's now second down, Cardinals in the I formation, 3 tight ends on the field. Well, 2, one of them's a fullback. Guzman rolls to his left, has a guy underneath, but goes deep. It's underthrown, incomplete. Sometimes you have to take what you can get. That was one of those times. This is another third down. They converted 1 for 10 and 1 for inches. This one is for 6. Guzman drops back. Pressure immediately on the move. Throws off balance. Caught by Gross. He had to reach down for it, but it was caught for the first. He was the target on the last play, which was thrown behind him. Pressure up the middle forces him to throw on the move. Low, but high enough to get caught. First down. The Cardinals are inching closer to the red zone at the Philadelphia 28. McCormick motions to the right side. Lots of tight end motions for this first drive. Pitch to the right side. Doesn't get a good enough block from Fitzgerald to set the edge. Loss of 2 on the run. They had some success on the ground earlier on this drive, but the Eagles are looking to stop it with 8 players in the box. They bring outside pressure. Guzman steps up, finds Bolden on the drag for 5 on the play. Makes third down a little more manageable. If you're the Eagles defense, you hate third down. Gave up a first on the last 3. Here's the 4th one on this drive. Guzman drops back. Good protection, even with the blitz coming. Tipped, and it looked like Fitzgerald still had a chance to catch it. That drop means the kicking team will have to come out after failing to convert the 4th third down on the drive. 42-yard attempt for Timothy Chavez. It's a high snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. It's right down the middle. It's good. A long drive for Arizona only ends in 3 points, but is better than no points. It was a close matchup when they first met during the regular season. Looks like it might be another close one here today. Timothy kicks this one off. It's going to be a short one, fielded near the 15-yard line. He can't get a good grip on the ball, slows him down enough for the kick coverage to get to him at the 26. Philadelphia's first drive didn't go exactly as planned. They're only down by 3. Still early, just get back to the basics. Cardinals bring the blitz. McNabb gets rid of it quickly, knocked away, covered by 3 defenders. That's now 4 straight incompletions and 5 straight passes from the Eagles. John Ritchie is the lone back behind McNabb. Perry was the player in motion. They hand it off to Ritchie up the middle. No push from that offensive line. Tackled by Curryman after a gain of 2. That looks to be the final play of the first quarter. It's not a shootout, but I don't think anyone thought this game would be. Arizona has the early 3-0 lead, but Philadelphia currently has the ball, and we'll see if they can tie things up. Eagles are on a third down last time. They tried to squeeze one Owens, but Griffith knocked it away. Let's see what they can do this time. McNabb drops back, quick throw. Owens in double coverage, and he somehow comes down with that for the first down. It's like the more people you put on Owens, the stronger he gets. McNabb had great protection, but it doesn't even matter because of how quick he got it out. They'll have a new set of downs at the 44. It's a pitch to the right. Perry gets the blocks to hit the edge. Space in front. Spin move. With that run, Chris Perry will get them into Arizona territory for the first time in this game. That play got the crowd right back into it, and I hope that guy used the right face paint. Here's a replay of the run. You're going to see it right here. Great blocks to set the edge. Dexter Jackson is the defender who pushes them out after the first. They're at the Arizona 20. McNabb is under center in single back set, 2 tight ends, but they don't stay in to block. Plenty of time. Throws to Valdez in between the zones. Big hit, holds on, and gets them inside the 25. I think the Eagles are feeling the home field advantage now. This is what happens when you can't get pressure with your front 4. They even brought in an extra blitzer, but it was too late. The Eagles are gaining momentum now. They're a high-powered offense. You have McNabb, you have Owens, you're going to make plays, they just need to do it consistently. McNabb drops back, throws, got dropped by Owens. Curryman makes the tackle and knocks it out. Owens made a spectacular catch earlier, can't do it again here. He usually holds on to those. Something I want to see out of McNabb, you have time, use it. It seems like he's rushing his throws when he doesn't need to force it in. Scan the field, slow it down. He's moving too quick in his head. He's no Jedi. They bring corner blitz. He gets it out quickly. Again, he's just forcing these passes to Owens. It's another incompletion. Jackson on the coverage. It's now third down, 2 straight passes to Owens in tight coverage. It's clear who McNabb trusts. Perry is in motion to the right. McNabb drops back. Owens got behind the defense, and it's caught in the end zone for the score. 3 straight passes to Owens, and on the third one, he rewards them with a catch in the double coverage. Thank you, Blimp. Touchdown, Philadelphia. I said McNabb should slow down, but he saw this getting open right away. Who the heck do you think I am, Tony Romo? I don't know, Jim. This extra point will make it a 4-point game. Philadelphia scores the first touchdown in this one, and it's shaping up to be a good one. Going down the field 74 yards, capped off by Owens' touchdown catch. There's still plenty of time for the Cardinals to retake the lead before halftime. Akers with the kickoff into the end zone, going to be fielded about 5 yards deep. He's taking it out. He better know what he's doing. He didn't know what he was doing. Sims brings it back to the 16-yard line. For all of his ups and downs, Terrell Owens is a certified playmaker. Last time the Cardinals had the ball, they marched down the field, but a dropped pass by Fitzgerald. It was tipped, ended the drive. Roll out to the right, unblocked defender comes in and gets the sack at the 7. Lewis was the unblocked defender. They had 8 guys in the box, and that's a play that you have to check it down to the back. Doesn't get a chip here. Rough start to the drive. It looks like they spotted the ball at the 9, maybe 8-yard line in the split back set. Guzman under center. He drops back. Matt Light gets beat off the line. Guzman down the middle. Fitzgerald makes the catch. Holds on to it this time for a big first down. Just when you thought Philadelphia was getting all the momentum, Arizona quiets the crowd. Guzman rolls to his right. Last time he was sacked, but this time he finds Fitzgerald with all that space. Gets past the first down and brought down inside the 40. What happened to Fitzgerald? He was struggling on that first drive, dropping passes and being blanketed. Must have drank Michael's secret stuff because he looks like a different player on this drive. He had 2 receptions for 53 yards on this drive alone. After those 2 big plays, they're already in Philadelphia territory. Guzman drops back, Eagles bring the blitz. He finds Fitzgerald for the 3rd straight time for a gain of 7 on the pass. Both Owens and Fitzgerald are true number 1 receivers that both had less than expected production this season. We're now in the final 2 minutes of the half. Cardinals are marching like they did on their first drive. Looks like a handoff to Gordon. He breaks a tackle, powers through another. 1 defender to beat. He gets tripped up and brought down at the 10. What a run by the commissioner. The sideline is going wild. That's the player we've been waiting to see again. The blocking wasn't pretty, but who needs it when you can run over defenders like that? 2 grown men couldn't bring him down, and he sent them back to childhood. The ball is marked slightly behind the 10, which means they can get a first down without getting a touchdown. Guzman rolls out to his right for the 3rd time on the drive to the end zone. Fitzgerald had his hands on it but couldn't hold it. Incomplete. It's now 2nd down. They come out in a single back set. Guzman drops back, feels pressure, moves to his left. He can take off with it. Gross bobbles and he can't hold on to it. Incomplete. Could have made 3rd a lot easier. Can the Eagles defense hold one more time? Guzman drops back to the end zone. Bolden can't make the catch, knocked away by Matt Ware. Defense holds out again. That means Timothy Chavez has to come out again. Made one from 42 earlier, this one from the 27, and it's good. It's now a 1-point game. Philadelphia still on top, 7-6. There's only going to be about a minute left after this return. I'm not expecting either team to somehow put up some more points. Another short kick by Chavez. It's going to be returned from near the 15 with room in front of him to get to the 30. We'll see if the Eagles play it safe. Philadelphia will come out with trips to one side, single back set. McNabb drops back, throws to the flat, quick pass to Perry, but Dansby saw it the entire way, tackling him behind the line of scrimmage. Arizona does have all 3 timeouts. They haven't taken one here yet, and I guess they're waiting to see what Philadelphia does. McNabb hands the ball off to Perry, up the middle, tackled almost immediately. Cardinals called a timeout. Smart move, forced them to get a first here. Incomplete pass gives you 2, a run gives you 1. McNabb drops back, quick pass, and it's picked off by Sims. I don't know if Pinkston can get to him before he scores. I wonder if his injury earlier slowed him down enough to allow the pick 6. McNabb is frustrated with himself. There's Milton Sims looking like he's LeBron James on the sideline. I talked about this earlier, but sometimes McNabb rushes his throws. He had time in the pocket, threw it anyways, underthrew it too, and now they find themselves trailing going into halftime. If you were to tell me that Arizona would be leading going into the half against the Eagles, I would have asked if Griffith returned a kick. They didn't go for 2, but it's still early. 13-7 Cardinals. With only 27 seconds left in the half, you have to think the Eagles will play it super conservative here. Another short kick by Chavez near the 20 this time, past the 30, gets brought down near the 35. On first down, Eagles come out in an I formation, they hand it off to Perry, big hole and gains 8 on the run. There's 20 seconds left, Eagles looking to see if they can get something before half. McNabb hands it off to Perry, left side, Dansby forces the ball out. Cardinals look to have it, Thompson with the recovery, Dansby making his presence felt today. The Philadelphia fans are certainly feeling it, you'll see it right here. Tight end takes on Dansby, can't hold his block, and that might be the most important play in this game. Why is it the final 2 minutes always take an hour to finish? Can the Cardinals capitalize on the turnover? Guzman rolls to his left this time and a defender comes in completely clean, sacked. Second down, they just used their second timeout. Guzman with the snap, throws to Fitzgerald, somehow makes the catch, but he didn't go out of bounds. What was he thinking? They had to use their third timeout here. This will probably be the final play. Guzman in the pocket, pressured immediately, moves to his right. The offensive line was putrid on that play. Matt Light has been getting beat badly today. How much are they paying this offensive line? Anyways, that's the end of the half. We need some crackers to get that taste out of our mouths. It could have been more, but the Cardinals will still go into the half with a lead, 13-7. Welcome back to the second half. Hopefully those crackers helped clean your palate from that terrible final minute of the first half. 2 turnovers by Philly. Cards couldn't block a Pop-Tart. Let's see if the second half has better football all around. The Cardinals will have the ball to start this half, which makes not being able to get any points on their final drive hurt a little bit more. It'll be fielded from about the 3 past the 15 and brought down at the 23. The Cardinals have only had the ball 3 times in the first half, getting 2 field goals from them, and if they didn't feel rushed before the half, they could have probably gotten more points. Let's see what they can do on this drive. Eagles loading the box, McCormick in motion. Guzman hands it off to Gordon, gets maybe a yard on the play, not much there. Cimino with the stop. They broke off a few runs earlier, but Philadelphia is trying to force Guzman to beat them. It's not a bad plan to force a 7th round pick to beat them. Guzman drops back, feels pressure, Bolden makes the catch. There is a flag on the play, and it'll be pass interference on the defense. The Cardinals will decline the penalty, but the catch will spot the ball at the 40. Guzman will drop back, way back. The entire defensive line is in the backfield. Gross can't hold on to the pass. That's the second big drop from him today. One of the biggest issues for the Cardinals offense has been finding a replacement at tight end after letting Freddie Jones go. Second down, Light gets beat off the line, going deep, Fitzgerald caught, stretched out for it and pulled it in for the first. What a spectacular play to get into the open field and make the catch. Larry Bird, Larry Legend, Larry Fitzgerald. Seems like postseason Fitzgerald took a while to wake up, but here he is. The entire first drive, he couldn't make a single play on the ball. Since then, he's been 5 for 88 yards. Guzman is now under center, takes the snap, has time, moves to his right, throws off balance, and that was a terrible pass. He's lucky the defender was playing the receiver and not the ball. One of the few rare mistakes that Guzman has made in this game. He drops back, pressure in his face, throws it deep. Gross in double coverage and it's knocked away, incomplete. Apparently that last pass was counted as a drop. I don't agree with that. Pressure already in his face and just has to check it down to Gordon, who makes the catch, has the angle, but the unstoppable force met the immovable object, and I think the immovable object won that one. Wait, I don't think the science works out for that. With that clutch tackle by Ware to force the 4th down, that means Timothy Chavez has to come out for his 3rd field goal attempt on the day. High snap again, hold looks good, it's sailing and it's no good. That would have made it a 2-score game. Philadelphia still needs a touchdown to reclaim the lead. The Eagles defense hasn't allowed a touchdown today, and keep that in mind as they trail 13-6. McNabb with a strange decision to throw behind the line like that, a loss of 2, lucky it wasn't a fumble. It's now 2nd and long after that strange play. McNabb drops back, clean pocket down the seam, and it bounces off Valdez's shoulder pads, incomplete. Looking to avoid a 3-and-out empty back set, McNabb under center, he drops back, clean pocket, throws, it's tipped, and it's almost picked off by Dexter Jackson. Valdez was the target again, but couldn't make the play. These Philly fans are not enjoying any of this underperforming offense today. The defense has done more than enough, but you would think with Owens, Valdez, and Perry as your playmakers on offense, led by McNabb at the quarterback position, you'd have enough to at least get a first down, as this punt will only be returned to the 34. Defense has to try and stop them again. Maybe this Arizona defense is much better than we think it is, but still, Eagles should be leading. It's another rollout away from the blitz. Guzman throws and McCormick can't hold on to it. It was low, but chalk up another drop for the tight ends on this team. You know, we haven't seen too much running so far from both teams. Guzman drops back, they bring the blitz, going deep. Bolden makes the catch, avoids a tackle, they can't bring him down. He's all by himself past the 10. See ya! Touchdown, Arizona! That's their first touchdown on offense in this game. The sideline is saying they don't hear shit anymore. All day they've been getting pressure on this quarterback. The plan was to make this kid play like a 7th rounder, just like they made Brady play like a 6th rounder in the Super Bowl, and so far that plan still hasn't worked out. They're electing to go for the extra point instead of going for 2 to make it a 14-point game. There's still plenty of time. It might be unnecessary considering how poor the Eagles offense has been performing. 2-play drive, but really it was just 1, thanks to that man right there, Anquan Bolden. Plenty of time still remains on the clock. Eagles have proven they can get into the end zone. It's not the end of the game, they just need to not panic. Slow things down and get it done one play at a time, as this is returned past the 25, runs over a defender, and brought down at the 30. A long field to work with, but it's not like they haven't marched down before. Their biggest issue at the moment is turning the ball over. 1 first down at a time, all they need to focus on. All game, we've seen McNabb force throws when he's in a clean pocket. Take the time when you have it, pitch to the right, Perry has the edge, has the blocking, one guy to beat, tackled out of bounds at the 36. Running might be the smart move to calm down McNabb. It's another pitch to the right, the Cardinals are all over it. Thompson with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down. Cardinals are preparing for the pass. McNabb with a 3-step drop on a rope to Owens, who beat not just 1 guy but 2 for the first down. This offense seems to be all about timing and anticipation. It worked out just like they drew at that time. Eagle fans are hungry. This offense seems to run through Owens. Other players are going to have to step up if they want to win. McNabb hands it off to Perry on the counter. His own man got in his way, but still got enough for 5 yards on the carry. You know what they say, 4 yards here, 5 yards there, then boom. You don't see it often, where the cameraman ignores his job. We're just watching a man throw nuts to another man. McNabb with a handoff to Perry makes a move and tackled by Fowler after 2 on the carry, making him more manageable. There's Andy Reid talking to his players. Defense needs to be ready to get the ball back to the offense after this drive. Mitchell, you might remember him from the infamous 4th and 26. All they need to do is take it slow, still plenty of time, just get another first down, continue to march down the field. McNabb drops back, has time over the middle, and it gets knocked around, hot potato, and there's a flag on the field. I don't know what it could be. I don't think it was PI on the play. Face mask, wow. Fowler, number 57, was the guy who made the play initially. He gets in the way of the ball, and he continues to tackle Owens. I don't know. It seems like a weak call. Well, the penalty extends the drive. Keep in mind, they still had a 4th down. Could have still gotten the first. This might be the final play in the quarter. McNabb to Owen, and he somehow threads it in there. Between 2 defenders, what a heck of a throw. Your confidence has to be oozing out of your pores to make a throw like that and think it's going to work. Owens giving a fan a souvenir. They're now just 1 touchdown away from making this game even more interesting. Look at that throw. It's a 7-point game, but with the extra point, it'll make it a 6-point game with 1 more quarter to go. Buckle up because we're about to go on a ride. Terrell Owens just scored his 2nd touchdown, and I think he wants you to get your popcorn ready. That miss from Timothy Chavis is really hurting the Cardinals now. They will get an opportunity here to add to their lead. They haven't had a drive that didn't end with a field goal attempt besides the one before the half. We'll see how this drive goes, as it'll be the end of the third quarter. Only one remains because of math. There's Donovan McNabb, who plays quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm here to tell you, you can too if you start every day with a hearty breakfast from McDonald's. Like the new sausage egg McGriddle value meal, available now for a limited time for under $5. Remember guys, real champs eat at McDonald's. I'm loving it. Can I get the check? 5 minutes left to go to decide who goes to the divisional round. I'd imagine the Cardinals will do their best to run as much clock as possible. He has good protection, holds up long enough, but Guzman can't find anyone open, takes off with it, and speared it in the air. He's got guts, but I'm sure the coach doesn't want him to be Superman. Second down, and the Cardinals come out in this strong I formation. Looks like a run. Guzman drops back. The edges beat their tackles, forcing them to take off with it. Past the line of scrimmage. Dives for the first. Saw the way he reached out, knew where he needed to go, and got it. New set of downs. Time continues to tick down. Philadelphia needs to do something quick. It's a third straight drop back. Tackle gets beat immediately. Gross makes the catch and is tackled down near midfield. All day he hasn't been able to hold on to a pass, and the one time he does, it could end it for Philly. This young kid has been carving up this defense today. Another first down here will surely end the game now. Guzman drops back. They bring the blitz. He sees a guy, but it's too late. He's sacked. It's better than an incompletion. Continues to run the clock. Michael Lewis came in untouched. Coverage confused Guzman enough for him to get there before he found someone. It is a bit head-scratching that they haven't considered trying to run the ball once on this drive. Guzman rolls to his left, has plenty of time, throws to Bolden, but it's underthrown. Seen a few of those today. That's 6 straight dropbacks now, not a single run. Guzman hands it off to Gordon, who takes it out wide and can't get anything, maybe a yard. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, and Philly will still have all 3 timeouts. During the regular season, the Eagles were up 17-14 before the Cardinals got the ball back in the final 3 minutes and scored the go-ahead touchdown. The Eagles have a chance to return the favor here. They'll be starting this drive at the 20. The Cardiac Cardinals have returned, and it's showtime. The first play of the drive will have McNabb under center. He drops back, throws to the flat, Perry with maybe 2 on the play. The biggest threat on this offense has to be Owens. They've tried forcing the ball to him, but you'd have to think he's the only option here. McNabb drops back, has a clean pocket, throws towards Owens, and Curry undercuts the pass. To be fair, it was slightly underthrown. It's now 3rd and 8. It's 4 down territory at this point. Cardinals prepared for the pass. McNabb drops back, has time, and he's swallowed up. I thought he had time. That's their second timeout. The game will come down to this play. Keep the Super Bowl dream alive or get booed out of your own stadium. McNabb drops back, goes deep. Owens in double coverage, and that one didn't even have a chance. And that's how the game will pretty much end today. I don't blame the fans booing them for it. They still have 1 timeout left. They can still use it here after the first kneel down. Maybe 10 seconds left after they attempt a field goal on 4th down. But the game is pretty much over. I don't think anyone doubted that the Cardinals would be a tough team. The Eagles are no pushovers either. This game went about how it was predicted, to the final drive just like the regular season. The frustrating thing was watching 2 high-powered offenses struggling to make it a high-scoring affair. It just goes to show how good both of these defenses were today in keeping each team in check. It's 4th down, 9 seconds left. Chavis will attempt to end the game here instead of giving the Philly fans hope. He did miss one earlier from 45, and he struggled this season from inside the 30. Low snap, kick is up, it has the distance, but can't sneak inside. It's no good. So you're telling me there's a chance. 6 seconds is all the Eagles will have left to score the game-tying touchdown. McNabb is under center. He takes the snap and throws to Perry in the flat. What are you thinking in that situation? You need a touchdown, not 2 yards. Clearly one team came in to win and the other checked out before arriving. That's how the game will end. Not with a bang, not even with a whimper. I don't even think I heard a sound. The Cardinals will now go to the divisional round after beating the Eagles 20-14 in their own home. Thank you all for watching, and see you all in the divisional round where they will take on the New Orleans Saints. Normally, I don't show the other results in the playoffs. I like keeping it like a broadcast. But here we are, 3 12-1 teams in the wild card and 1 won't advance. You're welcome, Philly. I was hoping to face the 49ers in this round, but I'll settle with the conference round. Well, if we make it that far.